Hey everyone, it's Cool Evil here. I've got a bit of a somber video for you all today. Fair warning, this news is very sad and involves loss. So here it is. Unfortunately, Satella, an Arcanists Innovator, brilliant mind, and true friend to many in this community, has passed away. And so to honor their memory, I made this video for you all, going over some of their strategic, impressive, and at times quite hilarious plays. At the end, I'll showcase several tributes from fellow members of the community. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so the first game here is on Giants Mountains. This is Satella and Mania Mapper versus Nadim and You Called 911. It is now You Called 911's turn. We'll see what kind of options he has available for him before Satella makes her move. So he goes for the tower, and Satella summons a man trap on Nadim's head. Nadim just gated there, so he has few options. So Nadim takes his turn, Mania Mapper takes his turn, and he drops a Thorn Bomb. Satella comes down, BFTPs the Thorn Bomb, exploding them all, defeating Nadim. Great play. So Satella going for a double elf flurry here. Let's see what it'll do. Pop those two on the tower, position the swarm to kind of keep him in place. Boom, absolutely destroyed. And the final play from this game, I just want to note too, check out this setup. No one but Satella would go for a setup like this with the Wrath and the Vertex. Just look at how the Kano just threw everything, every which way. Goes for the Pebble, and you're not going to see a setup out of anyone else but Satellite here. So really nice to see this in one of their games. Just a very kind of authentic representation of the kind of player that they were. In this game here, we have a very interesting way that Satellite is going to trap this swarm. Ice Shield, leap through it. You can extend leap through an Ice Shield. Shows a deep strategic understanding of the game from Satella there. That Satellite nickname is kind of an affectionate, like playful type of thing that I always enjoyed to call them, by the way, for those who are not aware. And then also this Elves summon, very, very strategic as well, right? Summoning the elves so that they are scattered throughout the map decreases the chance of being able to destroy them. So, nice play there from Satella. A little bit later in this game, we have a nice ladder play, and you'll see kind of how this develops here. Satella's going to come down, and Ice Shield trap, BFTP out. Sometimes you can't fly out, but you can deflight and jump out. Again, shows a very deep understanding of the game on Satella's part. Props to him. I'll refer to him as her sometimes, but Satella is indeed a male, but uses the female character, so just so in case any of you guys were confused there. So goes for the mud ball, and let's see what their next play is here. They get meteored, leap out of that, and jump into the water. Great play by Satella. On this Alien World game, we have another nice play by Mr. Satellite here. Check this out, the snowman melt, creating the path for the elves. He's going to go down here and set up the double flurry. What a very nice play here by Satella. Innovative to think of a strategy around using snowman to create a pathway for his elves to deliver the kill. Nice touch there with the BFTP to clear the space for the elf just to ensure the victory. Coming up next, we have a couple of very strategic, interesting plays by Satella here. On turn 42, you guys are going to see some very cool laddering, which again can be tricky to execute even in 60s, which I believe this game is. Using literally every single one of their minions in order to ladder. The elf, the snowman, themselves, Like, look at that. And then comes back down, flighted, to bring the other elf. Just some incredible micro here, and able to execute it within the 60-second time. Position those elves, hugging the tower, and absolutely decimating You Called 911. Would eventually go on to win this game. A bit later in this match, Satellite is on their last legs. It's looking rough. And luckily for them, they've got one way that they can go out with a bang. A single elf at, what is that, 12 HP left to give Mania Mapper as much of a chance to emerge victorious here. We shall see what happens. Does it kill? Creating a safe spot for them. And they're down to 11 health. Satellite is going to stay alive here, obviously, so Mr. 911 has few options. And we'll fast forward through his turn. He chooses to use the protection shield, and they're able to get the victory with the Dark Knight the following turn. Alright, in this game, some unique plays to show here, featuring teamwork. And we'll just start with turn 5. So Satellite here, going to Vine Bridge off Mr. Kexi. And Ice Shield, is this a leap? Ice Shield leap. Amazing strategy there. Don't even need to waste a BFTP, and then the Scatter Elf Summon. Just on clockwork. This is just, you know, child's play for Satellite here. I will fast forward to Mania Mapper's turn here, so Kexi goes for the Aura. And now Mania Mapper, again, both of these players displaying some very precise teamwork, is going to position the elf on top of Kexi here, and I believe go for a volley. So he'll just get back into his little hovel there. Yep, gonna go for a volley here. And here's the thing is they've calculated this, like they know that You Called 911's turn is next. So when they cast a volley on the elf on Kexi, he has no opportunity to move whatsoever. So great strategy here, devised by Satellite and Mania Mapper. And You Called 911 can do whatever the hell he wants. Basically this turn, that volley from the elf is going to absolutely decimate Kexi the following turn here. Which we'll see right about now. Kills the other elf, but down to 85! 245 to 85. Man, what a flawless display of teamwork by both of them. Okay, yet another display of flawless teamwork, as I like to call it here, by Satella and Mania Mapper. Also quite hilarious, the positioning that he ends up choosing. You see that second DMB, it's about to just fuck both of them up. Just amazing, and Satella has no cares in the world, just says, you know what, double kill us, I don't care. We're gonna set up just for the memes, for the content, and absolutely, like, insane play with the Thorn Bomb, and, you know, mind those Brine Goblins. Look at Mania Mapper, he's saying, alright, you kept the Brine Goblins alive? That's your first mistake. And so, check out this play here. Boom! That's just awesome. And then the Dark Matter Bomb kills, doesn't kill both of them, but does so much damage there, but what a hilarious play. And we've got the Thorn Bomb set up by Mania, followed by, what type of spell by Satellite that can break both of those? Pebble! Pebbles to break both the Thorns, doesn't kill himself, and absolutely destroys You Called 911. GG. Satellite's got a Swarm out, and also a Pegasus, so lots of laddering potential. An elf. Oh, 2 elves. 1 elf on the bottom there, and 1 on the top. So we'll see what kind of shenanigans they're able to get up to here. Satella always excels with all those minions up on the board to transport the elves flawlessly. And it looks like they were able to ladder that one over and go for a nice and easy flurry kill. Okay, fast forwarding to the end of this game. We've got another Snowman Melt Flurry, let's go! The absolutely ridiculously innovative play, a Satellite trademark. Is he able to get this elf over? What a play. Look at that ladder. My god. And the flurry decimates the competition. Boom. Alrighty, couple of final turn flurries here. We have a 60G elementals, I believe. Yes, sir. Gonna stack them. One on the top, one on the right there. Absolutely destroying his competition once again. Boom. Hey, I just wanted to share this quick screenshot with you guys. Coming from Strelizia, it's absolutely hilarious. So, for context, Strength Power DX, he changed one of his alts to Daddy, and Satella asks if he can change his name to Strength Power DX because he's Daddy now. So, just to have a little bit of a laugh, lighten the mood as much as I can. Thanks. Back to the video. Once again, a final turn. This one again, very interesting and unique. Check out that ice shield, removing glyphs. I didn't even know that it could do that. Makes a lot of sense, of course, once you see it, but to actually execute it in the game and see it have value, that's what Satella does. Jumps that one elf over, uses the other one, laddering it up over himself. Decimating welfare was I'm using decimating a lot because that's just what he does. He's an absolute unit. This one features a couple of hilarious moments. Alright, turn 4 here. Satella gonna come on over. Doesn't need to use any vine bridges or anything of that nature. And bop bop bop, slap him off the map with a whip. You know how it is. Fast forward a little bit in this game to turn 8, I believe. Yep, number 16 there on that list on the right. Check this out. Walk his way over, slap him with that BFTP. Boop! Get that vine bridge out. Maybe an extend whip would have worked, but who am I to critique the god? Vine whip. See ya! And the final play of this game. We're fast forwarding here. Let's see what Satellite can do. A little bit difficult to get anything down to Mr. Goat. I was thinking, wait, both of those elves are not Satellas, so what the hell is he possibly going to even try and do? But let's see here, can't quite ladder that man trap up. And so if I'm thinking nature book, maybe a vine bomb to keep him trapped. Okay, just goes for a thorn bomb. And for some context, Goat just gated. Looks like he was running Arcane in this mix. Could just tower out, but doesn't choose to do that, it looks like here. He might try to escape. Let's see what he ends up going for. Time getting a bit low, can't escape, and he just BFTPs himself. Satellite with the absolute 5-head trap, leading to the Goat's demise. What a hilarious play there in the end. Satellite on their last legs says, no problem, 250 to 41, all I need is one elf. Bop, 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 bop. Absolutely destroyed. Alright, here we are in the Elementals tournament. Satellite with his longtime friend, Harpocrates. They always enjoyed many an Elementals game together with each other. Kills him with that flurry. Absolute decimation. We're gonna fast forward here. Mr. Mario misses a Mega Boulder and Satellite has an opportunity. Let's see what he chooses to go for. To, once again, crush the competition. With no respect for Harpocrates, he's going for a Mega and absolutely decimates both Harp and Mario there. That's hilarious to me, that he just chose to just blatantly team kill. Oh man. Absolutely crazy. Okay, so here the dragon comes out. Satella's got one more elf. What can he do here? Just sit the elf right on top there. Boom! Absolutely melt the dragon. He just snowman melted the flame dragon with flurry. What a great play. Okay, and the final play is an absolutely iconic, difficult to pull off, unique play here. Incredibly strategic. Down a shit ton of health. Gravity weld. In so much danger. Satellite has a couple of turns to devise a strategy here before they will just get destroyed. So what do they choose to do? They're going to Sanctuary off the Gravity Well, which is a great play. Now, let's see what Mania Mapper, his fellow teammate, decides to do here. Move the elves a little bit. Okay, position it on You Called 911 and cast the volley. Okay, maybe get him a little bit weak in the future. And now Eon has a chance. Chooses not to kill the elf and go for a damage. Dark Matter Bomb will detower Satellite there, and the volley does a shit ton of damage to You Called 911. And setting up Satella for... Do you guys see it? The double flurry, baby. What an absolutely amazing way to go out in this game. Wow. So, now we're at the point in this video where I'd like to share some tributes, and I will also read out mine since I'm here. Okay, so I had the pleasure of interacting with Satella in game and in Discord quite often. I can't count how many times he asked me to play elementals with him, and when I did, it was always an absolute pleasure. He was a true Arcanist Innovator, always loved brainstorming the intricacies of Vertex, Flurry, Wrath, and too many spells to count. Along with his fiery passion for the game, he had a great sense of humor and was a true joy to be around. I'll never forget his infectious laugh and jubilant reaction the first time I playfully called him Satellite over voice chat, along with the absolute hilarity that consumed him after one-hit KOing countless opponents. He'll be dearly missed. Alright, so we're going to transition to the end of the video where I showcase several tributes from many members of the community who felt deeply impacted and moved and saddened by his sudden loss. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next video.